Hi everyone. I'm back home now. I've been for my chemo today. I had a double today, so it's the double that kind of makes me quite sick. I wasn't sure on whether they were going to give me the double today or not with me missing my chemo like 2 weeks ago. But they still proceeded with it. He just said I seen the doctor today as well because you don't see the doctor every time. It was my oncologist who was seeing, so I see him every so many weeks or every time. Like I'm due to have a double. So he just went through everything with me. My bloods have all been fine every week. He's really happy with how well I've responded to the treatment. He also examined me and my lump's completely gone. There's no lump. So he's booking me in for my scan. I think I get my scan in like 2 weeks. And then I will have a 2 week break. And then I start on my new cycle of chemo. So I have another two. Start like a new cycle of another two. So that one lasts for 8 weeks. And it's one every 2 weeks. And I think one of the other patients was saying to me that it's quite like a strong one. So this is why you get it once every 2 weeks as opposed to like once every week. So I'm a bit like, oh, for God's sake. But she didn't have, this patient who was telling me, she didn't have the carbo doubles like I have. She just has the pack. So she's, which is quite a mild one. So I'm just hoping that it kind of is a bit like, like the second one that I have, so I'm kind of used to it, like the nausea and stuff. So I'm a little bit nervous about starting the new one because obviously you just get so used to sort of everything becomes a lot more like you can relax a lot more, can't you, when you kind of know what you're expecting. And then so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but it's not a big deal. I mean, I've got, after once this 12-week cycle's over, which it'll be over in 2 weeks, I've only got 8 weeks left of chemo. So I mean, 4 rounds of chemo. I mean, it's literally insane. Like I keep saying, I just feel like I've literally stopped still and the whole world's just like gone around me, and I'm just like in like a proper daze bubble, and the time's just passed me by. It's so bizarre, like it's just nuts, like it's crazy. So I was just telling my doctor like about me, like this chemo brain and all that jazz. Because obviously, like I was explaining to like one of the nurses, because I am so hyper, my brain's very active. So my brain's slowing down. It's probably just working at like a normal rate. And to me, it's like, like I can fully understand how when people are aging, or if people are getting like dementia, Alzheimer's, like my heart goes out because I keep saying, like, I feel like I'm in like early signs of like dementia or like Alzheimer's, and like you can understand the frustrations. Like my gran had Alzheimer's, and you could see the frustration within. She gets snappy. Some people with Alzheimer's, they'll get snappy and frustrated because, like I keep saying, my brain and my thoughts are all the same, but everything, like my actions and speech and everything's delayed, but my thoughts are all the same. So you're still you in your mind, but then your mind's like behaving in a different way, and then you're just like you're like trapped like inside. Oh, it's insane. I completely get it. I mean, I feel like I'm aging right now. Like you can feel it. You're slowing down. I'm in a menopause. My bones are starting to sort of, do you know what I mean? Like I think he was saying as well that this second chemo does something to your bone marrow. I'll probably be, he did say to me, I will be in pain because it makes them expand, I think, because I'm young and I'm getting this treatment and my bones are probably half okay still. They're going to cause them to swell. He said they could possibly swell, and I'll probably get like back pain and things like that because my bones will swell with this one of the side effects of this chemotherapy. Plus, I haven't told my sister yet, but they say I have to inject myself for 7 days to help with my white blood cells whilst I'm having this other chemo. Nightmare. Nightmare, because I'm scared of needles. And when I was going through my fertility treatment, which I was going through before my chemo, I had to get injected to me. It was just a bit of a night. It was a fucking nightmare because I was having to drive to my sister's or vice versa for these injections. And then obviously trying to like fit around each other's schedules and that. It was just a ball ache. So I'm not looking forward to that because I might just have to bite the bullet, and I'm just probably gonna have to fucking do it. I'm a little bit more thingy to it now because I'm just being poked and prodded every week, needles coming out my ears. So I may as well just, do you know what I mean? I'll have to just give it a whirl and see whether I can do it. So yeah, do you know, I'm just buzzing, like, this is like going to be over before I know it. Like, it's not being a bad experience. It's not. And as much as like I feel like more needs to be done where this whole cancer stigma thing is, because you hear the word cancer and straight away, this is probably why as well, some people write themselves off in the brain before they get a chance, because they automatically think that everything's over, and like because you've got cancer is got such a stigma around it, people automatically write themselves off. So we need to try and like make this whole cancer stigma a little bit lighter, so that when people are coming into it, it doesn't have to be as scary as it was coming in, because there was just no need for that, for all that stress and all that worry and all that fear, because it was all for nothing. Honestly, like, obviously I know it'll depend on what stage cancer you're at. Your terminal, it's always going to be more horrendous. It just goes without saying. But if you're not terminal and you're being caught beforehand, you know, it doesn't have to be as scary as we think it is. And I am going to do whatever I can on this blog to show that. Because especially now, I don't know what's going on in Liverpool right now, but there's so many young girls being diagnosed with breast cancer. Like a 22-year-old, 31-year-old, like I was 32. Like, this is like something that was like so unheard of. It's becoming so popular. So now we need to move with the times. Like, it's not like you're not 50 odd now getting breast cancer. You could be 20 with it. So let's just deal with that, and let's stop thinking that like we don't get things till we're this age, and we don't get, like, because it's real and it happens. So we just prepare. We can get anything at any time. But you know what? The human body is strong. The human body is strong, and it's been built and designed to withstand infections, diseases, colds, all of that. So as long as your diet's right and your lifestyle is right and your mind is right, you can conquer anything. You can conquer anything, you can do anything, you can overcome anything, you can do absolutely anything. You're invincible. So if you can just work on yourself to get yourself in your mind, because that's where it all is, it's in your mind. So in your mind, you can get your mind to that level. Nothing's going to stop you. Like, nothing is going to stop you. Ever. Ever. So get your mind strong. Get your... Just like... I don't even know how to say it, because obviously I'm just so used to being this way, so it's hard for me to sort of try and put that onto someone who isn't as strong, because I don't know what it's like not to have strength, because I've always just had it. So because I've got it, it's easy for me to say, well, you just need to, do you know what I mean? So I don't know what it's like not having, I don't know any other way to be other than the way I am now. So all I can say is just try your best to get your mind right, get your confidence up, get your self-esteem up, get everything up, and you can literally do anything you want to do. You can beat anything you want to beat. You can overcome anything you overcome. You can be whoever you want to be. There's just so many things you can do. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's all. You just got to get your mind right. There's too many things out here. There's too many things out here, like distracting people and throwing people off course and making people feel like they can't do stuff. Do you know what I mean? We're like fears, but like built into us. Like, How are we more brave as a child than we are as an adult? It just doesn't make any sense. It's because the fear is put in us from a young age and built into us, and like we grow up, and it's just a shame because everybody is capable of having these things and being like I say like the best versions of themselves they can be. Anybody can be strong and get strength, but you've just got to find a way on how to build it for you. And I know that my strength and my positivity and my outlook on life and the way my mind is what has got me through this, the way it's got me through it. It's literally all my mind and positivity, that's it. It's not anything I've taken. Oh wait, okay, the cannabis oil, like just scratch that. I'm not saying it, but the positivity is way stronger than the cannabis oil. A million times stronger than the cannabis oil. Your psychological state is way more important than any supplement you will take in like any. So, for instance, anyone going through like any serious illnesses, and I'm not saying like, oh, don't have medicine and you might be happy but what I'm saying is it works. Do you know, like your mind? You've just got to get your mind right. Like I don't really know how to portray it into words because I just know what I mean in my head, but it's hard for me to put it across. But yeah, I'm just like I'm made up. Me lump's gone. I'm made up that I'll be over me chemo soon, and life's good. Life's good. Like I'm feeling a bit tired today. A little bit tired. My vein was killing today. My veins are sore, my body is sore. So that was a little bit uncomfortable, my vein. That'll probably hurt for a few days now. Because your veins start to get a bit sore. You just get sensitive. Like I went and got my bloods done yesterday, it was dead sensitive. I was just like, oh, it's cold and blah, 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 blah. But whatever, because I would way prefer to be going through this in the winter than I would be in the summer. That's all I'm saying. So I am not complaining. But yeah, also as well, it'll work out that I'll have like my chemo on December the 18th, and then I'll have like 2 weeks till my next one, so all Christmas and stuff like that. Like I am buzzing, so I'm absolutely buzzing. Because I thought I was having it on Christmas Eve and stuff like that, so I'm made up. But yeah, so I've got no lump. I'm getting my scan in 2 weeks, so we'll see whether I've still got my cancer. And then I think they're giving me my gene test, but they're not giving it to me anytime soon. So I think they're going to go ahead with my lumpectomy. And then it might be a case of having to have a double mastectomy if the gene test comes back positive. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy that I could possibly have to have surgery twice. I just don't understand. I don't know what's going on. But that's the situation. So I'm just waiting about that. But if I have to have surgery twice, I have to have surgery twice again. It's not a biggie. It's not a thing. I've got my life, and I've got rid of the cancer, and I'll be doing everything in my power to make sure I never get cancer again. So life's good. It's all good, and yeah. So there's the latest update, guys. I'll be back on in the week again. I'm not really looking forward to sort of feeling a bit shitty this week off the back of my double. But it is what it is. That's my last double. It's my last one. So, yeah. So it's all good. I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night now. So I've got like, you can't really see them, but you get like proper bad marks on your forehead, off your cold cap. But I was like saying to my cousin today, I don't know whether that cold, like, because my brain's being frozen like for hours on end, like each week, that must be having an effect on my brain as well. So my brain's just like, it's under a lot of siege right now, but it's all good. Life's good. I'm just going to put my feet up for the rest of the day, the rest of the night, and get snuggy with me blankie and watch me soaps and just be a pinch, because that's just what I'm like these days. I'm like a pinch. I was like that anyway before my cancer, so it is what it is. But yeah, everything's good. I feel okay, just tired, and I'm just going to chill, and I hope that everybody enjoys the rest of the evening. Thanks a lot for all your support, all your lovely messages. Thanks for everyone sharing my posts. If people could share me posts about my charity walk, I'd be really, really grateful. And if people could just maybe, share my page and stuff like that, just get it out there, and I'll be happy. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon.